Howdy, everybody. Sorry that
So.
it took me a little bit longer than usual to
We've
get
been
set
bringing
up.
survivors here.
I wanted to get all the way through the opening very
Oh,
quickly
come
and
on.
concisely to make sure that you all
Dipshit
didn't have to see the
conclusions.
same opening that you've seen 1,000
Sorry, we're
times
gonna have to
already.
go around.
But
Hey,
we're going to
what
be
do you know
tackling
about
Nightmare
monsters?
difficulty with only a couple things to help us along the way.
Never seen anything like it.
As last time I
Control zombie.
streamed, we discovered
It knows what it wants and won't stop till it
the
gets it.
unfortunate truth that
Would you like that,
even though
man?
you pick up every
No
single item in the
thanks.
game,
He's all yours.
Nightmare isn't exactly conquerable without a little bit of assistance.
I promise you're in good hands.
But
I'm with the
I want to
Umbrella
avoid
Biohazard
using
Countermeasure
the
Service.
infinite weapons,
VCS
at
for
least
short.
the more obvious infinite weapons.
Kidding me? Are you fucking kidding
I may
me?
bring
you guys
along
are the ones
the,
who caused all of this.
Whoa.
Guys,
What
it's
are you talking
rude
about?
to interrupt.
Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
I'm gonna possibly bring around the
It's this way.
RAI-DEN, as that could speed up our playthrough a little bit, and it comes with a drawback, as it's not just simply firing consistently with this powerful damage. It has a wind-up, which means that if we fire and we miss, that does not guarantee us a kill.
Okay, first things first.
And it should speed up the
We need
more
to get you
tedious
here.
segments of the game, such as
Head up
the
street level.
stage
Find
2
spot
and
there.
encounters of Nemesis. Now, while I've played a lot of Resident Evil 3 lately, Nemesis is still fairly new to me. I played through it once and I remember some of the spawn locations, but not everything. And I've certainly not sped run it before. Let's see, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need that. We're gonna replace out Jill's pistol. Bring the RAI-DEN. Take both of the assault coins. And figure out how to make it through this. I've not used the hot dogger before, so it should be interesting. Let's see, shortcut 1, shortcut, no, shortcut 2, shortcut 3. I'm gonna put our little safety save here, quickly grab some ammunition, because I know we're gonna freaking need it. The assault coin should make things a lot simpler for us, especially with the hunter gammas I have discovered. Because there are enough of those to give me headaches for centuries. Zombies double lunge by comparison to their typical single lunge. Quickly getting through these zombies would be best. Okay, that went smooth. Oh. Well, alright then. I guess that happens. Capcom. This is a very big knife then. Jeez. There goes the safety heal. We should be able to make it past them. Maybe not. This is This is taking too long already. That one zombie stumped all my plans. Alright, well that's a minor inconvenience, I suppose. Not much we can do here otherwise, other than grab some gunpowder. We need at least 2 slots. Why was that not shortcut? Because I don't have time to deal with them. There's also some NEA alpha parasites. That I do not have the luxury time dealing with. Wait, he dropped something. Hand grenade. Useful. I do not want to deal with him later. We're gonna have to deal with all those zombies out of the way. It seems like his major job is just to close a route, which is... it is what it is. We'll grab another grenade and get some more handgun ammunition because we're gonna need it. I was hoping that the Stars pistol or the Samurai Edge would be a little bit more effective in breaking zombie heads, but it seems, or making them stumble, not breaking zombie heads, but does not seem like it is quite as effective, but it works. Might have to use a grenade here. I thought I could slip through. Good thing is we got a first aid spray that's up ahead.
Gotta put this out.
Brain just froze up there for a second. Jeez. Okay. Let's grab this and use this while we got it. Okay. We're only gonna need the bolt cutters like once. It's not a huge deal.
Is someone in here?
It automatically triggered the cutscene. We'll get the shotgun eventually, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it. Got the 2 dogs to worry about here and the Innie Alphas. That's a good range test too. And it penetrates. Alright, that saves me a lot of trouble. Also gotta be careful with this freaking knife. Okay, another green herb, that's good. Yikes. So this weapon requires a charge up. I dodged it. That's alright. It requires a charge up the fire, which is indicated on a gauge on the back, which buys me a little bit of time to make sure that, well, it doesn't buy me time actually. If anything, it reduces my time, but it is necessary to make sure that the weapon isn't too powerful. It only works if you strike weak points on an enemy,
Oh, I don't even want to think
such as
about
their head, Nemesis's exposed heart, etc. Makes it a very powerful thing to use, and it buys me some time. I do worry it might make things a little bit too easy for me, which isn't the intention. I still want this to be difficult. Jesus Christ, where'd he go? Oh. Hit. Nice. God, I've done this so many times. Okay, seems like the Samurai Edge is just generally good. The only thing I'd say that sucks about it is obviously it's not as high capacity. But considering with 2 assault coins it kills the Drain Deimos in a single shot, that saves me a whole lot of time. Don't have time to worry about you. I'm not going to be getting the fancy boxes. That's not very necessary this time around. Last time it was figuring out exactly where they spawn, so now I don't need them.
Done. The hell out of here. Come on!
Wow, this is really effective. Second left. Okay. Smooth, simple, straight to the point. Never mind, I opened up my mouth.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
Flip the main breaker. I'm gonna grab the items down here. As since we're on our return trip, there's no reason not to. Now, I've heard that if you shoot Nemi in the heart with this thing, it will instantly down him. If this is true, it saves me a lot of pain. Holy crap, it works. I probably shouldn't have picked this up, but hey, that's okay. I love how he turned away. That's great how he turned away like that. Can I land the dodge for once? Please get out of my way. It is really creative how they made those zombies much more like roadblocks rather than actual threats right there. Okay. That buys me some time. I'm glad all these zombies despawn. Otherwise, this would be a pain to get through. I missed. Ah, come on, dodge. Why you short me like that? Ah, come on. Okay. This is nightmare. I will get this. That was a bit frustrating, but alright. We will get this. We don't need the shotgun ammo, so we're not gonna grab it. This didn't bind still. Okay. I gotta get better at my quick shots. That much is evident. Okay, this time I'm not gonna make the same mistake, I hope. Let me see if I can attack around the barrel instead of directly towards it. Okay, that saves me some healing. Great. Now we know that going towards the front of the shop is unnecessary. And going around is much more effective. Gonna need at least 2 inventory slots. Okay, yeah. Just making sure my inventory matched up. God, those Nemesis Alpha parasites are the worst. I just hope they despawn on my return trip. I have no reason to believe that they will, but it'd be nice. Ah, well, that's okay. Discord stream status fixes those problems either way. Oh, whoops, wrong way. But RAI-DEN seems good. It deals with some really quick problems very fast if you're accurate. It doesn't feel overpowered so much as it does feel useful, which is a relief. It's hard to determine entirely just yet. I'm gonna take this little shortcut so I don't have to go all the way around, because those zombies will despawn either way.
Gotta put this out.
This time we're going to, we'll pick up this either way, just in case. Gonna drop these right in here. Bloop, bloop. Pick up the crafting companion. Grab my gunpowder. Combine, put that away. Wait. Okay, I thought I had my bolt cutters already. I could have just picked up the bolt cutters in my inventory, but that's, you know, or not inventory, armory, but you know, that's okay. That's alright. I still think it's a little weird that they don't let you turn around in that cutscene, or before that cutscene strikes, so that you can go and quickly dump the bolt cutters off. But such is the game. Now this is a little heat trail, like an emission coming off the blade too, which is neat. Okay. Okay, so let's deal with you all. That way we can recharge. Alright, that is a huge headache off my back. I am so relieved. The entire time I was doing the run earlier, just to understand how Nightmare worked, I was just sweating, like, how am I gonna get past all of these Nemesis Alpha parasites? There's no way. Now let's not miss this time. What did I say? Get off me. This deals with problem areas very quickly. But it doesn't make them impassable. Okay. Yep. That's my luck. That is my luck. Okay. Well, we have healing, so we'll just dump a lot of this extra stuff. We don't need a full heal because this is the Drain Deimos segment. I heavily recommend bringing the RAI-DEN.
Oh, it smells like... Oh, I don't even want to think
Because
about
while it's useful, it's not extremely useful. It has a weakness and a strength at the same time. Samurai Edge seems in general a lot more efficient than basic weaponry. so it's very handy to bring for this Drain Deimos segment especially, as it kills them seemingly in one shot.
Here we go.
So, while the Drain Deimos themselves aren't that threatening by themselves, having this makes them even less threatening. I dodged! Are you kidding me? Okay. It's just whenever I open up my fat mouth. Seriously? In the animation. Just my luck. Just my luck. There's some other herbs here I can take, that way I don't have to waste my main supply. Ah. Little bugs. Okay. If we get hit again, that's gonna be problematic. Ah, shoot. I was hoping to grab him. Okay.
Come on!
Good lord, they're everywhere now. I'm on the wrong side. I wonder if they just spawn at Infinium now. I do not mind wasting the handgun bullets to make sure I don't have to go all the way to the beginning again. Preferably.
Okay.
But that was incredibly
All that
sloppy
leaves is
of
the main
me.
power switch.
I usually ace that segment, but now I'm just doing terrible. Including like holding onto shotgun shells. God, what is it with me? Okay. Clippity, 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 clippity. I held on to the bolt cutters. Wow. I'm sure we can still get an S ranking. After all, Nightmares isn't an hour and 45, so it's less strenuous. Okay, I thought I had it. Oh boy. I love how he turns away. For some reason, he just turns away. I love it. It's like it scares him. I missed. Slide to the right. Crisscross. That's the only thing I thought of the moment I made that massive slide. Nemi, not the time. Of all places, not the... Can he go up? I'm gonna be kind of concerned if he went straight up. So... Okay. Nemi, you need to back up a little. Get a little aggressive. God, I've never actually encountered him on this back railway. That's completely new to me. You're standing now, that's bad. little cathartic.
I think this might be the building.
I swear to God, if you're still out here, you're still out here. You're the last person I want to see here. Okay, what was the code again? It was like RE2, RA. No, it's FAO2, RAO3, SAO2.
All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm
I
super cop.
skipped it.
Consider it done.
I usually get it done before she's done saying her super
Carlos,
cop
it's me.
line.
I finished inputting the
Oh,
subprogram.
okay. Now we gotta go all the way back, which most of the zombies I think despawn, but Nemesis pops up on the run back.
Ready to depart.
Because usually he stops right before he reaches you. This time he doesn't. That's bad. Okay, there we go. That's one problem solved. Did he drop something? Oh, hand grenade. I forgot about that hand grenade. I can't go that way now because that's an NEA parasite. It's a lot of NEA parasites. That's handgun ammo I skipped. Which means I skipped this segment over here. Cool. Alright. Dump, dump. Definitely dump. Grab this. Dump. Alright, okay. No, that's the last person I want to get grabbed by. Oh, come on! Are you serious? Okay, alright, next time I'm just gonna throw a frag. I wanted to conserve ammunition. I wanted to make it easier on myself, but the game doesn't want that. Okay, gotta go through this whole segment all over again. We will get Nightmare. We must. Starting with him. Okay. No. Just hit spacebar. Get off me, please. I was hoping I'd just shoot them and be done with it, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. I don't have time to deal with them. I should just dodge them as I usually do. Go around. I don't have to open up the back way until I get the fire extinguisher piece. I can not come back. It doesn't matter. Get them out of the way. Line up, please. Means I have to deal with this NE alpha parasite before I leave, because if I don't, he's gonna be back. I do not have time to deal with them. Probably never will. Pick up this hand grenade early. Then take this path all the way around instead of having to cut through the donut shop, which shorts me a grenade and an herb, but oh well. Okay, guess he's just one of those zombies that never dies. That's a little disappointing, but cool. Gunpowder anyway.
Gotta put this out.
I'm a little surprised Nemesis doesn't say stunned longer, but I guess that's just how it is. Definitely need this. Experience has proven anything. I could have picked up that gunpowder earlier, but that's okay. Definitely down on healing. I'll get a red herb later.
Is someone in here?
What am I doing? Jesus. It's like my brain has just evacuated me. Really? There we go. Okay. I just really can't deal with them. They're too dangerous. Honestly, I should just be using the Samurai Edge and just killing the zombies that are more problematic for me. With 2 assault coins, this should be going a lot easier. Come on. So what is 3 handgun bullets for getting all the way through a segment without having to worry about it? Oh, come on. Okay, I'll come back for you. Crafting companion, because bullets are scarce. Because I haven't been picking up nearly as much gunpowder as I usually do, but it's fine.
Oh, it smells like. Oh, I don't even want to think about it.
He almost did the grab on me too. Nasty.
Here we go.
Imagine if there was an item just like the Resident Evil Resistance where you get a slightly faster move speed. S rankers would rejoice. Just don't have time for you people. That was very delayed of me. Nice. Real nice. I'm used to one always being around that corner. I guess that time it just didn't spawn. Or maybe they pushed out further. Last time there was low. Okay. Gross little freaking thing. It's a whole, what, 5 seconds lost. Despite dodging. The new dodge system's cool and all, but I wish it was just a lot more consistent. If you dodged, you should be safe. If you're within the frames of the dodge. Otherwise, I think it's a little... It's just a little too dangerous to use at times. Like Resident Evil 2, you had the defense systems. So you had some guarantees that if you had an item in your back pocket, you could make things simpler on yourself. But it also meant you had to conserve your items. So it was a push and pull. With this, it's free, but you can't rely on it.
Get the hell out of here.
Which is something I really dislike, because then you don't know if you can actually dodge something or not.
Come on!
Jesus Christ. Second left, second left. I feel like I've killed more Drain Deimos in this segment than I've ever had before.
Okay. All that leaves is the main power switch.
The lower half of fine, which ain't great. But better than nothing.
Carlos, it's...
Especially when there's a red herb right here. I guess I'll get another green herb on the transit to the donut shop. Okay, time to go through the song and dance again.
Kidding me?
Seriously. God. It's making my life misery for no reason. I don't want to hit him in the head. I want to hit him in the heart. Can't hit him in the heart from here. Can't hit him from here. Get up, get up, get up. You're giving me the free one, I guess, Nemi. I hated how it was locking onto the head, an area that's not even really a weak point for him, instead of the heart. Okay. Oh, a 2-for-1, nice.
This might be the building.
Don't have time, Nemi. I just don't have time.
All right, where are we headed?
The train is stopped at Redstone Street. We need to reach Fox Park Station. Can you program that in?
Hey, I'm Super Cop. Consider it done.
I hate how you can't scroll up.
Valid route.
They need to make it where you can scroll up.
Carlos, it's me.
It's
I
so
finished
annoying
installing
when you
the
miss it.
Chill, you
Because that's
are.
another second 2, second 3.
Hurry back to the station.
All
Make sure
off.
the subway's ready to depart.
out here. Come out here, this will be really bad. Okay, so this zombie despawns as well if you don't go through the donut shop, or I guess if you do go through the donut shop or whatever. Apparently they just, in the second stage of Raccoon City, they disappear. Which is fine by me. Let's do some combining. Some more ammunition. I'd save because of all the trouble that I've had to go through these past few times doing this, but there's just really no point. Make sure he doesn't get up. Any other issues? Freaking zombies that show up here. Just need to get in. Okay. Big crisis alert. Big crisis alert. Alright. Grab the shotgun ammo, put it away. Shoot, my brain just shut down again. Okay. Now we're actually on the right track. Okay, which major areas do I need to save at? Sewer could be bad.
Come on, you creepy ass stalker! You want stars? I'll give you stars!
I dodged that. For sure, I dodged that. That arm went over my body. But the game decides. Need this first aid. That's the only time you run into that animation as well, and it's just got a massive hitbox, so dodging doesn't seem to ever work. Unless he literally touches you with his hand. It's a bit silly, because I know for certain I dodged that. His arm went over my back and past me. But the game decides. It's kind of like whenever you die or run around Mr. X's opposite side, and despite his arm being all the way ahead of you, he magically magnetizes to you and clotheslines you. Just a pet peeve I have. Okay. To avoid losing all this progress, I'm going to probably save here, just to be safe. And don't know why this is combined automatic, or not combined automatically, combined already. Scatterbrained, I guess. Okay. From what I've heard, the RAI-DEN can kill the Hunter Gammas in a single shot, so we can eliminate them without too much of an issue. We are hurting on inventory space, however. In fact, I'm going to go back and load just so that I don't have to walk all the way back. I have to dump a lot of items just so I can carry everything with me. Saving is free, don't you lie to me. I know your secrets to your S-rank game. Okay. Gonna get rid of this. Gonna get rid of the Magnum because we're not gonna need it. Now we have 4 slots, so we can carry some stuff with us. Because we will not be able to make any return trips. There's no point.
Oh, what was that?
Because I know there's at least a green herb, some gunpowder,
Oh,
this grenade right here.
I'm definitely burning these clothes.
Okay, so let's do the test. It in fact works.
What the fuck was
Sewer is remedied. So that means we're not going to take the grenade launcher because we in fact do not need it. Not until much later. Dodge that, I know it for sure. I am not dying to this thing. Are you serious? 2 dodges, didn't escape it. Oh my god, Capcom. That is disgusting that 2 dodges can't even escape that. That gives me a headache. I guess I shouldn't be complaining because I'm coming from the seat of whatchamacallit. I'm coming from a seat of privilege considering I'm running around with a RAI-DEN. But you know, this segment, as you've seen from my other stream, is incredibly painful without it. We're gonna need the herb, more than likely. So we've got 2 more hunters along the way, if I recall. I guess that means we can afford to grab the shotgun rounds then, because we already have some in our inventory. I keep forgetting that always spawns gunpowder. I very, very rarely ever go through this side passage. Can't see his head. Nemesis Alpha, my bane, ever and always. That means we can Jill. That means we can afford to go and get the hip pouch to make sure that we have a little bit more space, which we usually have to skip. Unless we're doing a normal playthrough. Alright, we have to go and collect them. What am I doing? God! Completely and utterly scatterbrained. It's like all of my knowledge has just funneled out the back of my head. This will give us a little bit of relief later on. So let me think. I have 3 saves remaining. So... I have to save at Carlos, without a doubt. Whenever we get to, I forgot to grab it again! Oh my god!
Looks like it needs a power source.
What is wrong with me? Ah, my brain. I need medical attention. Something's wrong with me. I need to make sure that I save at the Carlos Hospital segment and then the underground segment. That is guaranteed. Otherwise, we'd be losing so much progress that it will affect us in the long run. I don't think we need to save for this Nemesis encounter because very little has changed from how it normally is, save for Nemesis is a lot faster. If I hit him in the heart enough times, maybe it will just be simple. So I can just run around, collect items, and be alright. I shouldn't even waste the bullet there. I've dodged that zombie so many times before, I know I could have done it again.
Can use weapons?
Kept the shotgun rounds for some dumb reason. I get to keep the herb, which I should use for safety, as usual. As Nemesis could absolutely wreck my face. And I have to go all the way back down to the sewer segment again. See, that's the weird part about dodging. You have to perfectly dodge it to get a perfect roll. And yeah, this red hot blades, them back to the old days of them 1,000-degree knife videos on YouTube. Can a 1,000-degree knife cut through Nemesis? Not on this difficulty, I'm not trying to. Instead, I'm going to be using the RAI-DEN because the memes, Jack! But if I'm lucky, hopefully it doesn't require too many bullets from the RAI-DEN to kill Nemesis. So 3 saves. One right here. Maybe. Maybe. Just to, so I don't have to avoid. I saved in the sewer, so I'm not sure if I want to. Hesitation is overtaking me, because if I die here, I have to go through the whole sewer segment again, but it could be worse.
Let's do this.
Yeah, he didn't like that. 3 shots so far.
Still kicking?
I forgot there's a little bit more dodge necessary for that. I hit Shift Tab as I keep doing that. I am going to be hit by this. Stop aiming at his head for me. Can I stop getting you to aim at his head, please? Right, I appreciate it, but stop. I may have to just shoot him with a pistol, it's too risky. Because it keeps aiming at his head. Which is not where I want it to aim. That was stressful because of the sole premise that the gun keeps aiming at his head instead of his actual weak point, his chest. Ugh. Okay. And I don't have healing until I get another safe box, which is over at Kendo, so I have to make sure to kill all the Nemesis Alphas on the way, or I'm going to regret it. Because if one of them hits me, and only one, I die. Which means all the way back to the sewer again. Which is unacceptable. Now let's test the range. It's got good range. That's the major problems out of the way, and they drop more on us later. No time. We will in fact grab the semi-auto barrel. No need to use that, we can heal. Because we'll be getting the shotgun later either way. Yoink. Don't move! Let's see. We'll just quickly use this. Take that out, take that out. And we will keep one full heal on us just in case, because just in case. I can't remember what exactly changed in this hall. I don't think anything drastic did. That's right. Zombie behind me got up. Okay. Just damage averted. Because RAI-DEN fixes everything. I feel like it's kind of a crutch though. Admittedly. I think I'm relying on it a little too much. Oh god. God, Hunter out. Not Hunter. Nemesis Alphas in this alley sucks. That always feels brutal every time I do it. Every time I do it. Okay. The next problem, dealing with Nemesis on this run and getting all the way back with minimal danger. Because minimal danger ain't happening.
This is insane.
Yep. I shudder to think what getting an S rank on Hell is gonna be like. Or whatever it's called, Inferno difficulty. I missed. Okay. Less of a problem. Do any zombies spawn? No, because it's the Carlos Hall. That is... Wow, he got quick. I even said that laser went up so fast. Okay.
Carlos, I know we didn't get off to a
Nightmare,
good
he
start.
recovers so much quicker
Thanks
than
for
he usually does, and he's even faster.
You saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot
Eventually, I'll
braver
get a
than me.
VOD up. It's still on Twitch Archive at the moment, so you can check
Well,
that out later.
what matters is that we can
Nemesis's
get everyone
final
out of the city now.
stage can attack
Yeah.
you so quickly
You'll be safe.
that you can die before you even reach the end of the encounter.
What about you?
Not from the sound of it. I won't
Alright,
be catching the train.
was weirdly phrased. Of course, you can die before the end of the counter.
New orders.
He can hit you, and by the time that you recover
Means I can
from
help save the city.
the animation,
It's fine by
as in
me.
standing up and speeding it up, you can get hit again and die with the average damage. Meaning you have to bring defense items to make yourself more resilient to his effects. Otherwise, dead. Exactly. He's incredibly quick. Incredibly fast on Nightmare. On normal, he's pretty easy to dodge, especially with his punches. I'd say his tentacle arm attack is a little
Keep
more
your head screwed
difficult
on,
to
Romeo.
dodge.
This is the police station. You sure? It looks like a cemetery to me. Come get some!
Sorry, Brad. We've done this song and dance too many times. I can't even go and get his badge now that I think about it. Yikes. His badge is on the other side of the map.
Where'd that cop go?
Well, I have the assault coins and stuff, so that's fine. I can dump his pistol and get the samurai edge instead. Get the assault coins and the defense coins, that way I don't freaking die.
If our intel's still worth a damn, then Bard's in the STARS office. Let's find him and take him into custody.
Custody? I thought this was a rescue.
Carlos, take a look at this.
In fact, I could take the hot dogger instead of his normal knife.
I've located the...
Shortcut to 4.
The STARS office. Remember, Bard had access to Umbrella's
I can
darkest
use the
secrets.
RAI-DEN
He
on the
knows we're trying to
liquor,
keep him under
which
our
will make
thumbs.
life a lot
So
easier.
this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain.
I feel like this might be a little bit of a crutch.
Right.
Because the
Good to
RAI-DEN
know.
seems to fix a lot of
I'll
problems,
open the
but
shutter
if
so
you
you can
miss,
get through.
You stay
it
here and find out
sucks.
what's been going on here
Because
at
you're
the
left
station.
open switching your weapon
you
while it
if you find
recharges,
anything.
or you're just stuck there with nothing.
Hey! Be careful.
I'm going to use my third save here. I mean, so far it's okay.
You too, man.
I think I'm relying a little too much on the RAI-DEN. It's buying me a lot of time. Nemesis' segments were a little weird. Like whenever you have to run from him in the hall, where his attack went over my back. Hello, I never noticed Brad walks through the window there. That's a nice little touch. It's fun.
Here we go.
Just get in here as fast as possible. I really do want to try out Final Fantasy VII Remake one day, but I really wanted to get it on PC. Okay. Now this room is even more dangerous than usual. Reload, 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 reload. That's not reloading. I was about to say, the samurai doesn't kill it in one shot, or at least down it in one shot, I'd be upset. Yep, yep, yep. Making sure he stays down. The downside that we're naturally going to have not having Brad's keycard is that we will not be able to acquire all the ammunition necessary, or at least that I'm used to, which is going to hurt, without a doubt. But hopefully the coins make up for my inability. I believe this one has a flash grenade in it, right? We have to go all the way down and deal with Brad again, which is wonderful. Not wasting more bullets than I have to. this is bad. Man, I miss defense items so much. Can't you tell? God, I hated how it reacted to that. Can you stop sprinting, Carlos? I don't think that was a huge time loss, because usually you have to kill the other one. 104. 106. 109. Why is it double tapping? I don't know. Sprinting is so weird because it's so sensitive. No time. Give me that frag grenade, I'm gonna need it later. Let's get this over with, Brad. Push open the door, you coward. I love how his head actually doesn't explode, I never noticed that. Okay, so now we need a flashbang into the secondary hall. I think this is where we have to deal with the first Nemesis Alpha Palehead, don't we? That's gonna suck. I don't know how I'm gonna deal with that.
One at a time, take a number.
Excuse me. Jesus.
This asshole again.
Oh my god, that's awful to see down the hall. Holy Jesus.
This'll take some time. Look around, see if you can find anything useful.
No longer need these for a little bit. I'll just grab them later. I just want to make sure I grab every single item that's in here that I can physically grab because they're free. If it's not nailed down, you take it. Gotta make sure to recollect that from the box. Then we go into the Jill segment, which hopefully should be a lot easier now that we have RAI-DEN. As we discovered, the segment here is still roughly the same difficulty. Yep. Stuff, more stuff. No. There's gate key. Alright, we can take out a bunch of crap and put more crap in. We can take this, merge it with the semi-assault barrel, which makes it 2 slots, which is problematic, but we're not going to need it, as far as I'm aware. We got a bunch of explosive ammunition now, which will give us a little bit more efficiency. Why did I take that out? I don't need bullets. Okay, so we have 5 full heals. We're gonna bring 2, just in case, because you never know. We need the grenade launcher. Yep, that should be everything. That could have been bad. flaming, exploding zombie.
Walker's still alive. I can't stay here.
Let's see. That's another full heal. We're gonna get rid of 7 bullets because we're not gonna need it. We're gonna need space for the mine rounds. Okay, we're gonna go into the Nemesis Stage 2 fight, and hopefully, just hopefully, we'll handle it even easier than it normally is with the RAI-DEN. That fight is still a joke. It's just that Nemi takes so freaking long to kill.
Come on!
He goes into his roar, which is much faster than it usually is. I got him mid-run. That's great. I hope that would get him fast enough. He's going into stage 2 immediately, which is a good sign.
Right? Let's do this.
2 shots
Suck it!
with the RAI-DEN. That's wonderful. I wonder what happens if you don't have the grenade launcher for this fight. Does this cutscene get changed?
Come on, you're gonna crap out on me now? God damn it.
That saves us an unbelievable amount of time. Rather than, you know, like a 10-minute fight-ish, maybe more, depending, it was thankfully shortened down by quite a lot. Oh, I could have picked up those handgun ammo, or handgun bullets. A lot of shotgun ammunition I'm passing out on in a green herb, but that's a lot of ammunition we also didn't use for the fight, so guess I can't really complain. Now we have to save at the hospital segment because the RAI-DEN is not going to be as useful because it only affects damaged areas of the hunters. So I have to rely on the assault rifle still a whole lot.
Gonna be okay. I promise.
I need to plan my items. I'm going to need the assault coins without a doubt. Flash grenade. I need to make sure I have 2 inventory slots. So I can't really go with more protection. I need to save. For sure. Then I can save my last save for the underground.
Tyrell. I don't got time for this!
Okay. We are doing wonderful on time. That's good.
Welcome to the office of Dr. Nathaniel Bard. Please state your business clearly into the intercom.
This way. And if I recall, we deal with the hunters straight out of the gate. Once we get into the main hall. one in there. For sure. Going to get the grip, because that makes the gun a lot more stable. Which is how I like my relationships with my assault rifles. Oh no, I think now it spawns because normally you'd see the hunters run by, but this time the hunter's actually going to be there. And this boy will actually get up. Yeah, okay. I figured. Less bullets, but not by much. I think these guys are already up, right? No, okay. That's fine by me. I kind of wish I took some healing with me, but such is life choices. No time. Since this hunter spawns no matter what, we have to deal with the consequences.
Jesus Christ.
Dealing with them with bullets, however, is a lot faster than the other way around. Or not the other way around, the other ways that I've had to deal with them. Okay, we'll just quickly full heal. That way we don't have to worry about getting caught in a scratch fest with them. Because we have a lot of healing. Oh my god. Alright. A lot of the damage would probably be mitigated if we brought the iron defense coins, but honestly, I don't think we need them. At least for this segment. There's a liquor, that's right. That makes things problematic. You hide over here. It's really weird how all the passcodes are like 9 something. Just a mess with me. Dual magazines will always be good. I don't recall if I actually have to deal with... No, I don't. I have to just run from them after this. There's a pale head in this hallway, that's right. God, it's just a load off my shoulders. And then this hall is clear because there's the pale head. Now, I'm going to slap the dual mags on rather than for the ammo, but just simply so I can have the clip size. I just cannot be bothered to deal with 2 hunters at the same time that attack much faster than usual. Just too much stress on my shoulders. Should grab that ammo. Head down. There's another hunter that we have to deal with if I recall. Actually, I might be incorrect. I don't think we have to deal with another hunter until after we open up the door and head out. I know there's all the zombies in this room up ahead. Is that a hunter? No, this is zombies, okay. For some reason I thought there was a skylight above me. Just like the other times with the hunters. Excuse me. That's not what I wanted. Thought I could get through this room clean, but doesn't seem like it. Thankfully, we've got some herbs to keep us company. Wait. Oh, okay. God, I panicked there for a second. I thought I lost the tape recorder's cassette tape. I was like, did I really just go all the way up there for no reason?
Your office in the first place.
Who do you think you're talking to? I'm goddamn Nathaniel Bard. I'm the best bio.
He's the best biologist you've ever seen.
Bard. Tyrell.
We can use that to get back up to the higher state of green. Assault rifle ammo. Touch that. Sad Carlos.
Is it here?
Got the vaccine sample. Trash this. And then head our way all the way back to Jill.
T?
Then Jill's segment should be fine. Now you're gonna chase me no matter what I do, so I'm just gonna keep going. Honestly, maybe I shouldn't have even brought the RAI-DEN, because I only really used on the Palehead. This gives me a little bit more healing for later. Not that I think I'll need it, but never know, I guess.
You're gonna be okay, Jill. Better grab some gear. Sounds like there's a lot of them out there.
I can use the RAI-DEN to save me some ammunition cost, I suppose. But honestly, I don't think I'm gonna need much. Because they're gonna give me a lot of ammunition.
Okay, now the fun shit begins.
If I recall, this is just a timed segment, so it doesn't matter how many I kill per se, because it doesn't speed it up. I could be using the RAI-DEN to save myself ammo, I guess, but is it really necessary? I love how that made like a huge indentation on the wall there for a second. This just makes things a lot simpler, a lot quicker. I just hope this doesn't feel too weak. Or not weak of me, but it feels a little bit like a crutch just because it's an efficient weapon if you get the shot, but it does have a pretty big drawback because of the recharge. If you mess it up, well, you mess it up. And that's time you've wasted. But then again, I'm going through this whole segment where they throw, you know, the most zombies you'll see in a small zone on a mode that'll usually kill you in 2 bites with hyper-aggressive zombies that move faster. And I'm able to kill them fairly quickly. So maybe it's a little too strong. That's just my opinion, I guess.
Oh, come on.
Find the breaker. It must be somewhere.
That's not do. Oh, I killed him. Okay, good. Great, wonderful.
Carlos! They've reached the room!
assault coins, this goes by a lot faster than it usually does. And as we discovered on stream last time, you can't do it even with every single bullet that you save for this segment. So it seems like they kind of want you to use these coins for these beyond hardcore segments. However, hardcore, you can most certainly beat the game with the average amount of ammunition, even while speedrunning. Bit of a spook there, buddy.
Almost got it.
To the head that kills them with the samurai edge. It's pretty efficient to me. That's the problem right there. Crisis averted. Alright. That's the only one that I was worried about in this entire room. Maybe a Nemesis Alpha Parasite. Unless I get a critical hit, then you know. Still alive. Then we've got 3 flashbangs, so we can just flash everything once the timer gets started. Wait till they shake their head. I love how confused they look. Just really confused zombies. Again, it is a flashbang, I suppose. It's a zombie. I don't expect them to be able to understand what a flashbang is, unless they get to keep a little bit of their intelligence remaining, I guess. We're not gonna really need the grenade launcher because we have the RAI-DEN. So, what should we bring in its absence? Probably the Lightning Hawk, just in case. I guess this is fine, to be honest. We have pretty much everything we need. I'm not gonna pick up the burst model, as I really don't like that gun.
I'm talking you out of it. Storage facilities underground. I've lost contact with Carlos.
It's starting to become a habit just to keep the lockpicks in my inventory, just to avoid that situation of forgetting that they're in there because of a boss battle. Oh, right, it's the other hall. Because there's gonna be a pale head through this door, which I do not have time for.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
I hear a Charlie over there. Oh, that pisses me off because I have to get an S ranking. I'll be back for you. However I get you. I guess I can save the Magnum for the Hunter. Or is it 2 hunters?
No one in the hospital ever noticed all this.
Jeez, I didn't even think about that. I might actually have an issue whenever I get to the hunter segment in the underground lab. It might be okay. I just don't know if the pistol's gonna break through their armor well enough. But it clearly pierces. We got a double kill with that earlier segment, but who knows? Alright, so we have come too far to get instant. Ooh, never mind. Let's wait until the final Nemesis fight. That'd probably be a smarter time. Final Nemesis fight, as you recall, is a pain. And even with the RAI-DEN, it's gonna make it an absolute struggle.
I must admit, I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
You think this is over?
That way I don't have to worry about him on the return trip. Yikes, I'm covered in blood. I have plenty of inventory space to get what I need here and any extra beds. I might actually pick up the extended barrel for the Magnum, to be totally honest. I have no reason not to. If I recall, there's a Hunter Gamma right there. I really don't want to get killed by him. Killed it. Headache averted, because I do not want to be double ranged grabbed by him. Now nothing spawns this time because we're lucky. Okay, I was hoping I could dodge through it to stop the stun, but it doesn't seem to do that.
A dead end. No, wait.
I don't think I find a green herb throughout this whole segment, so picking up the red herb probably isn't going to be this useful. Since we have all those full heals in the bank. Okay, that headache averted. The shotgun shells, I don't need that right now. Then again, yeah, I could use the shotgun for the segment. It's gonna suck. I'll use the Magnum on him just to be safe, because I really don't want to get put back to square one. He doesn't die in one shot. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Pistol would take a while then. I was hoping that he would only die in a single bullet, but it doesn't seem like that's the case. Now, if I recall, instead of what we had earlier is the Hunter Gamma and then 2 dogs. I forgot to switch again. So this will be curious. This will give us some more mag ammo for later. Nope, it interrupts. There's nothing in this one. It's the other one.
Right, here goes.
Oh, jeez. Let's just run the ladder. We don't have time to deal with the 2 dogs. Hunter Gamma is the major issue. Once that was dealt with, that's all we need. Now we have to worry about any alpha parasites on the return trip, getting to the elevator, Because dodging them is always a up and down situation. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. That's a whole lot of strain off my freaking shoulders. Push the button. That means I can afford to get the extended barrel because it doesn't hurt.
Shit, he got away. What was he doing in here?
What am I doing? I'm glad it doesn't make it a 2 slaughter.
This way. We'll find the vaccine up ahead.
Do 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 do. I've seen this too many times. Okay, then we have to dodge. Whoop. Whoop.
Sure you don't need to stop?
Stop and do what?
Aiming doesn't break you out of
I got your back.
All right.
the transition
this
from this
done.
cutscene. Let's see if we can get through the whole underground segment without saving. Because if we can do that, great. If we can't, oof. Big oof. If I recall, there's a hunter, there's a Nemesis Alpha parasite here, isn't there? Palehead. Gotta make sure to hit him because he's the problem one. Everything else is secondary, save for a little bit of ammunition I could grab. It would be nice to grab the shotgun. That's probably the one thing that I would say that I would need. I guess I don't really need, but it'd be extremely helpful in dealing with the hunters in a timely manner. So we're gonna bring the shotgun, a bunch of ammo for it. And that's it, really. I can't foresee a situation where we might need more than one healing. Grabbing extra healing is always good. Problem we have is we are kind of full on weapons, so maybe we'll leave the mag. It's where I don't really see myself using it. Shortcut 3. I keep the knife solely for the stair skating. Which I'm not even sure if there is a difference on the stair skating animation. It just feels faster. Don't like you. You're a problem as well. I don't have to worry about a secondary guy here anymore, so I can just push this. Okay. I just remembered the sheer amount of hunters that we have to deal with. There's like 5 hunters by comparison to the 3 they have to deal with on hardcore. I think you have to deal with 3 on standard as well. But you know, that's nightmare. What? Really? That's unfortunate. I guess the RAI-DEN is just supreme. Because that was kind of gross. how a single shotgun shot with 2 assault coins did not
Okay,
kill a
this
single
looks like
palehead.
use in vaccine development.
That is... Ooh. All them shells hit, and it still doesn't equate to that much damage? That's kind of scary. Not gonna lie. Hopefully it kills a hunter. Otherwise, this is kind of game over. Well, it 2 hits them. Problematic, but not extremely problematic. Maybe I should have brought the mech. Major thing is downing them so I can run past them. You're alive, if I recall. The last time I did this, you jumped out at me immediately.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
Then we run all the way back. I believe since we kill all the paleheads, we don't have to worry about them. Seemingly. I think there's an enemy on the way back. Yeah, kinda. Then the code is mid-high-low.
To begin vaccine synthesis, place the materials in the chamber.
Here we go. Mid-high. We are on the fast track. I shouldn't say fast track because the final boss with Nemi is the worst. It is an absolute pain with how fast he recovers. It's actually kind of funny that we're getting explosive rounds now. We get the little, like, it's a new item thing from it. That's pretty funny. Okay. So we're not gonna need you. We're not gonna need the hot dogger. Oh, we're not gonna need any grenade launcher rounds. What we need for sure, that. Take the high grade gunpowder and mix it with the crafting companion. And then bring every ounce of healing with the iron defense coins, because without it, we die. Every time. The scene is just too difficult without them. You have to dodge every single hit, or it's game over. So, first aid, first aid, first aid. Every inventory slot.
What in God's name is this place?
Oh, right. We don't actually need that right now. That's right. I'm dumb. That's okay. I guess it'll be okay to have this healing for the second stage 2 battle, but... because he is a bit faster. Bad time to reload. But we can get into stage 2 pretty quickly, just with Samurai Edge. Hi. makes it first attack.
He's hiding behind tank 1. Number 1. Now, rip that fucker apart.
Instantly in stage 2. Ooh, it's been a while since I've been hit by that. Ah, these failed pale heads this time.
Number 7.
It's taking a little bit longer than it usually
I got
does.
this. Not what I intended to hit, but I'll take it.
Oh, right, that move. Okay. Wow, he like fully plans on that one.
Where did you go?
I have to get that vaccine back.
Okay, so then let's take what little gunpowder we have, mix it to get some more handgun ammo. And then we cannot spare any space that is not healing, because he will utterly rip us apart. Now we can save. Okay. Fast track. Fast track. Hour and 23 is actually a pretty good time. A little bit slower than I would like based on what we know now, but pretty good. My reflexes are probably not going to be the best for this scene, but you know, that's okay.
Felt that, didn't you?
All right. And I didn't fully heal, that's right. Whoops, that was my bad. I forgot to fully heal, like a dunce. You have to be fully healed for that, or he's gonna break me even with the 2 iron defense coins. That was a... oh, I almost saved again. That would have been really bad. That'd have been run ending. If I had accidentally saved there because I clicked twice too fast and lost an hour and 23 minutes of time, that would have been catastrophic.
Now we're talking.
God, it's so fast. It's so fast. Oh, what? Okay. Alright. Here we go. Time to die 1,000 times to victory. This is gonna suck. Of all the unfair boss battles, this one's up there. Not the worst, but it's up there.
Now we're talking.
Oh, he does the nice attack this time.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
I was doing really well. Guess not. God, it's nuts. Without the iron defense coins, you die. That's your ending. This is brutal. Okay.
Now we're talking.
think probably the most frustrating aspect of this is the run back, not the dying. I wish I could just load and be right in front of them. Or in this fight sequence right here.
You? How about some more?
I can't afford to be at low health. Is that all of them? No? I guess not. I hate how fast he readjusts. It's so fast, it's ridiculous.
Power sources remaining.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
I need to get the farthest out one, otherwise I'm going to regret it. Go. Oh, you're Don't you do it, don't you do it, okay. That's so rapid, I barely have any time to react to it. He's already getting back up. Don't you dare instant kill me.
One.
You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
The timing is so difficult. There's like no mercy whatsoever. I have to heal. No, I don't. I may have to heal. No, what? Come on. Oh, this fight is so bad, Capcom. It's so bad. Wait, no, I know what I'm gonna do. I should bring the Stars Combat Field Manual, because clearly that's necessary. Because dodging even slightly early makes you lose. It's so frustrating.
Opening compartment.
Now, we're talking.
Felt that, did you? How about some more?
That one proves how silly that is. I can't risk getting back when it's too far. They'll recover by the time I get done. Or not even by the time I get done, by the time I reach it. They'll be like halfway through the
Power
recovery.
sources remaining.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
I gotta make sure to get the last one. That one was me. All me. God, it pisses me off how you can just do that. I'm gonna get hit by this. just don't.
You think I
Okay, I'm still in the good fine. Gotta do this 2 more times. That's a new move. What? Okay then. That's hilarious. That's a move that strikes twice, no matter what, even in perfect dodge. Can't reload. Don't you do it? Basically at his mercy anytime that he strikes me twice, because I never know if he's gonna hit me that final 3rd time. Because if he does go into that final 3rd hit, I lose. There's no chance of healing it, there's no chance of tanking it. Because Iron Defense coins only bring you near.
your shit?
I dodged so early. I can't risk being underneath full health. God, he recovers so fast. By the time I pick up the gun and point it at him, he's already recovered. That's terrifying. Oh, God. I'm gonna shoot Nikolai with the Lightning Hawk. Maybe I should save that for Inferno, to be honest. I'll shoot him with the Samurai Edge. As long as I don't get some twisted ending where I shoot and kill them both. Because I have piercing on my bullets.
Carlos managed to stop it.
That would be pretty messed up. To be honest, I don't think they'd ever do something as silly as that, because if they did, imagine bringing like a Samurai Edge which has seemingly piercing on it, and no matter what, because you can't go back to the item box, you have to go and do that awful fight all over again. God, if I missed and had to do that whole fight again, I'd have cried. I don't know why this cutscene's so low res. It's the only cutscene in the game that's like that. Ta-da! Nightmare on S. It's probably the fastest time I've gotten an S rank, to be honest, because of the RAI-DEN. Well, do ya? Wait, which one's the well do ya challenge? Kill any 80 enemies with the mag. I like that. Do you feel lucky, well do ya? Have I really killed that many zombies in single player alone? Jesus Christ. I think I play this game too much. And I'm just missing 1 story file. I'm missing 3 Charlies. I'll have to get that off stream sometime. Then I have to get the Inferno difficulty finished to get the final Jill Valentine marker. Man. Completing Minimalist and I might need these later will be incredibly easy, because you could just do that on standard and bring recovery coins, because the recovery coins will regenerate your health over time. Grenadier I can get in time. I'm almost finished with the game completely. I've almost done everything. I'd be happy to stream things like Resident Evil Resistance if I could actually get into matches fast enough. Well, scratch that. I get into matches very quickly whenever it comes to Survivor queue, but for some reason Mastermind queue takes forever. And I don't think it'd be the most exciting thing to watch. Okay, so I have 34,000 points. Only thing I have really left to get are the infinite weapons. And I don't really want to use those if I can help it, unless it is absolutely necessary. Because seeing that the world record holder beat Inferno with an infinite rocket launcher made me feel a little bad. Once again, I might be speaking from a position of privilege because I'm using the RAI-DEN to get Nightmare. But, as we've seen, if you don't use assault coins or coins at all, you will die repetitively. But I'm really glad I was able to beat it so fast. I was really glad I was able to get through it so quickly. That was almost the fastest time I had. Without assault coins, without items, it totals up to roughly the same amount of time that you would beat it without, because it seems like the coins are what you need necessary to complete those difficulties. So maybe I don't feel as bad about it, but if I had to use infinite ammunition, like the infinite ammo assault rifle or pistol, I think I'd feel pretty guilty, especially the rocket launcher. The RAI-DEN, I'm still a little mixed on the RAI-DEN, to be totally honest. But it is a very useful weapon to clear out problems, or special problem areas like the any alpha parasites, killing a licker quicker. Definitely shortening the stage 2 Nemesis first fight. Honestly, I should have just grenade launched the crap out of stage 2 Nemesis' second fight, because we've done that before on stream. We've done it much faster than using the RAI-DEN solely on the heart. So we'll have to keep an eye out for that, but I've been streaming a lot over my usual allotments, which is about 2 hours or so, so since I managed to complete Nightmare in a single run consistently, I'm pretty proud about that. Next time, I guess I'll do a run through of Inferno, and then I can try and speed run it and get an S rank on that as well. And that'll feel great, being able to actually get through all of the difficulties on an S rank. I don't think I don't think assisted difficulty is going to be so exciting to play through, considering that's exactly what you'd expect it to be, just running around with an assault rifle, nigh unkillable with no real need for healing items. But hey, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Depends on what you feel like. But thank you for checking in for the stream. Thank you for being here with me and supporting me through Nightmare, both on running it through normally and running it through not so normally. I'm exhausted. Every time I fight Nemesis Stage 3 on Nightmare, I'm exhausted, because that fight is just frustrating. Hopefully I'll get some time in, be able to play through Inferno. Hopefully I'll get some time in to play some Resident Evil Resistance, as I'm enjoying that pretty avidly, despite some of the imbalances. Hopefully Capcom can